excited about November because it's just going to be real talk. Every week, maybe twice a week, I'm going to be coming in here talking about something that is going to help you because I not only care about your health, which is probably why most of you are here within this group. I care about your physical health, but I also care about where you're at in your life, where you're at in your goals, your relationships, where you're at with joy and feeling purpose in your life, where your finances are. I care about you as a whole person, not just your health. I mean, when we're healthy, that has a ripple effect of so many things. And today I'm going to talk to you about the ripple effect of what happens when we step into using our gifts and what happens when we don't use those gifts. And sometimes people might think, well, I don't even know what my gifts are. So as I start this, and it's going to be just a quick little mini session here today, I just want you to be open. Just be open to the conversation about your gifts, okay? Because I'm going to tell you kind of like what happens naturally and why it happens inside of you when we start letting ourselves dream and think about things, okay? And you will realize that how you think is like how a lot of people think, and you're not alone at all. Okay, so let's get started. So let's talk about those unique gifts, okay? God has placed in each and every one of us many gifts, and on purpose. He doesn't just plant them there for the heck of it. He has them there for a purpose. I was on a training today, and she said something that I'm going to share with you that just exploded my brain. And this is why I'm here today, because I'm like, oh, I have to talk about this. This is what she said that literally stopped me. She said, when you don't use your gifts, when you don't explore them or even give yourself permission to look at them, you're actually making a decision to cut off everything that could come from them. And that just made me really start thinking about things. You've cut off the chance to discover more about who you are. You've cut off the growth that comes from stretching those gifts. You've cut off the blessing they were meant to be for you, but not only for you, for other people too. How does that land for you? Please share in the comments if you are feeling anything when I just said that. So, for years, I have always loved looking into things that would help my health. For years, forever. I naturally would share things that I learned about. I would try different things. And I also was always told that, you know, when friends talked to me, they felt like they had just had a really good therapy session. So I had a real gift of listening to people, helping people work through, you know, things in their life. And people told me that all the time. They still tell me that. I just had a really great therapy session. I'm not a therapist, by the way. I just have empathy, and I don't know. It's a gift, I guess, right? But had I not explored those gifts, I would not be where I am today. So when I said yes, this is an example, okay? I'm going to give you a couple examples, and just stay with me, okay? So when I said yes to Plexus, it was for my health, all right? I did not intend on sharing it with others. I really wasn't looking forward to like anything like that. I wanted to be healthier. But then I just realized how selfish it would be to be keeping that to myself when I'm a person who tells people about things that I learn. I've always done that, right? So that one thing I stepped into not only has blessed us to be debt-free and help my health, obviously, it's also blessed us to be debt-free, but it has had a huge ripple effect on hundreds of people that are now walking around feeling better than they have in a long time. And then that ripple effect, because they feel better, they're doing better. They're showing up at work better. They have energy to cook and come home and be with their families and tuck their kids in bed and read stories. and not be dragging butt. They're a blessing to their families. They're a blessing in their job, their friendships, their relationships, their marriages are better because they feel better. Do you see the ripple effect of that? All because I shared with someone, many people. And some of them have passed that gift on and they've shared with their friends. So they have money coming in. They have financial blessing. Their friends are experiencing the best health they've had in years. And on and on and on and on. Do you see that ripple effect? It's so real. I mean, my mind is just like, And that gift that I have of listening to people and being an empath, empathizing with people, sometimes I would feel like it kind of burned me out from listening to people, but it has helped me, like listening, helping women work through the things that it led me into learning things about myself, falling in love with life coaching, becoming a life coach, a hormone coach. It's had a ripple effect, right? Because of that gift that I had. And not only has it helped me work through, things in my own life, but I help women break free from the things holding them back and having true healing so that they can live abundantly and free with real joy. So life coaching has had a huge ripple effect too. The list goes on and on if I think about it. But had I said no, that I wasn't going to share anything, let's just say about Plexus, okay, I would have cut off hundreds, I'm telling you, hundreds of other people's blessings. Had I said, no, I'm not going to tell a soul. My lips are sealed. I'm not telling anyone. Keeping it to myself in my kitchen cabinet. Powerful, right? Powerful in keeping that a secret. That is one thing we all have in this group in common, is that every single one of you in this group, most of you, some of you are exploring if this is a good fit for you, but most of you are taking the products right now today. And most of you, every single one of you, have people in your life, in your job, in your church group, at your kids' soccer games, who you could tell about Plexus, and you could have a ripple effect that you would see go on and on and on for years of hundreds of women, people, men getting healthy for their families. I just want you to think about that. We have that in common. We all have that in common in this group. It's a gift to share with other people, a blessing that you know could help them. So today I want to challenge your thinking just a little bit. So let's walk through a few quick steps for you to just reopen that door to the gifts that you have within you. Each of us have these unique gifts within us. So number one is just decide to open back up. Just make the decision today to open back up to your gifts, to notice them with compassion, and maybe they've just been buried. They've been buried in busyness. They've been buried in self-doubt. They have been buried in comparison. They've been buried in fear. Just decide today, I'm open again. I'm open again to exploring. And number two, notice the resistance. Once you decide, I'm gonna be open, and you start playing around with like certain things that you know you are gifted in, the resistance comes in. The moment you start thinking about your gifts, the resistance shows up. Your brain is doing what it does best. Tries to keep you safe, comfortable, and predictable. Right? But here's the truth. The truth is resistance doesn't mean stop. So many people think that, oh, if I have resistance, it means no. If I have resistance, stop. But usually, it usually means what is ahead of you really, really matters. That's what it really means. It's a lie. The other is a lie. That resistance, the self-doubt, those are lies. What it really means is that what's ahead really matters. It means you're going to really have an impact. Are you still here with me? Are you still here with me? So when that voice inside of you says, I'm not ready, or what if I fail? Just notice it and recognize it. I see it, I recognize it coming up. Resistance doesn't mean stop. Okay? Step number 3, I want you to name the lie. I want you to recognize that lie. Call it out. And the lies are things like, I am not good enough. I'm too busy. I'm too busy. Oh my gosh, I hear that all the time. I'm too busy. I can't take another thing. Another lie might be, you know what? It won't matter anyway. It's not going to matter to anybody. I don't know enough. I'm not good enough. Those are lies that keep you from blessing the world. Lies. Complete lies. I've said them myself, but I'm so thankful to notice them, to recognize them, and push past that fear. Push past the resistance. Resistance doesn't mean stop. It just means something amazing is coming. Recognize it and push past it. Because saying yes to my gifts has blessed hundreds of people. And it still literally humbles me every time I think about it. It literally humbles me. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. Okay. Number 4, decide from your true self that your gifts matter. That true self in you that's grounded, that resilient woman God created, feel it. Feel it inside of you, that your gifts matter. Don't believe the lies. Come home to that grounded, resilient woman. And feel peace that comes when you accept that your voice is needed in this world. Hello, can I get an amen in the comments, please? Your voice is needed in this world. Your voice is needed in this world. Your voice. Your voice. Step 5. Now that you have decided from your true self that your gifts matter, you need to find evidence of it. So your brain can grab onto it and move. So that means, your belief gets stronger when we see proof. But we have to allow ourselves to see proof. We have to look at our life. Think back. Where has your gifts already shown up? What areas of life have they shown up? Like I told you, I had friends tell me that they felt like they had a therapy session with me many times, many times throughout my life. I never thought at the moment then that that was a gift God put in me. Maybe you have the most amazing patience with your children. That's a gift. Maybe you organize really well. That is a gift that you could help others do. Maybe you are told that you are a great listener. Maybe you're told that you always know how to encourage people. You're always an encourager. Those are gifts. That's the evidence, okay? That's the evidence. It's not some big thing that falls down on your lap. It's these little things that if you take a moment, decide from your true self that your gifts matter, take a moment. And I would say journal this. The minute you are off of this, journal the evidence. Journal about this call. Right? Belief gets stronger when we see proof. Your brain needs to see the proof, so you need to write them down. Where have your gifts already shown up? That's step 5. Okay? Is this good? Oh my gosh. I'm so pumped today. I can't even hardly sit still right now. So keep noticing it. Okay? That evidence, keep noticing it, because when you look for it, you'll start seeing it everywhere. Look for it. You'll see it everywhere. Okay? I know I'm repeating myself because I want you to hear what I'm saying. I care about you. Like I said, I care about your health, but I care about so many other things about you too. And this is one of them, because this has ripple effects. Massive ripple effects, just like your health does too. Step 6, number 6. Okay? We've found the evidence. Well, number 4, we've decided that your gift matters. Step 5 was finding that evidence, seeing that proof, writing that down. And the next step is action. Taking action. This is so important. Start where you are. Maybe you're like, I don't even know. I still don't know. Take the smallest thing. If you're great at encouraging people and that lights you up to give encouragement, send some notes of encouragement. You can message a friend right off of here, right when we're done, and send encouragement to people. Hey, I see you showing up, and I want to encourage you today to keep shining bright in this world. I see you, I hear you. Oh my gosh, do you know how much that means to a woman? to know she is seen and heard and that she's making a difference. Send encouraging messages. That's easy, right? You can share your story online. If you're great at organizing, you could, help a friend organize her space. You're using your gift of organization and you are helping a friend. And the one thing we have in common here is we all love our plexus, right? Tell a friend about plexus and how it can help her health, her hormones, her energy, her mood. Think of the ripple that will have for her family, for her children, for her future. We have to get out of our own head. We have to get out of our own way. This is about gifts that you have. You all know something about plexus. You love it. Someone shared it with you. Look how good you're doing. How are you doing? Share it in the chat. Why are you glad someone shared plexus with you? Tell us in the chat why. Why are you happy that they did? So why keep that blessing from someone else? Because we're too in our own head and make it about something else that it's not. There's that resistance. Notice the resistance when it comes up. It's a lie. It just means there's something really powerful about to happen, right? Yeah. Get out of our own head. We all have a gift of plexus. Share it with somebody. The ripple effect that will have on her, I'll tell you right now, people need our products more than ever. They really, really do. They really, really do. So, whether it's organization, stepping out and telling someone about Plexus, we all have that in common. We can help somebody today. Hey, I want to tell you about these products I've been taking. They've helped my health in so many ways, and I think they would help you too. Would you like to hear about them? How easy is that? You know a friend struggling with organizing her house? You know what? I love organizing. How about I come over today and help you organize an area of your house that's been just weighing you down? How about sending a note of encouragement to someone that you see her, you hear her, and she's important? Right? It doesn't have to be perfect. The power is in doing it. Because when you give your gifts away, they multiply. Who knows what God will do with it? But I bet it's amazing. I bet it's going to be amazing. These are the things that light me up. These are the things that light me up. So ladies, the key to living a powerful, joyful life is this. Your mindset determines your actions, and your actions determine how your gifts flow into the world. Right? Your mindset determines your actions. Your actions determine how your gifts flow into the world. God gave you gifts for a reason. And when you say yes to using them, you're not just blessing yourself. You're creating a ripple of goodness that goes beyond, far beyond what you can even see, far beyond. Far beyond. Seriously. So today, let's choose to take a deep breath, first of all, and open ourselves back up. Because your light was never meant to stay hidden away. Your light was never meant to stay hidden away. And you might think, well, I don't know if I have a light. I'm not feeling it today. I'm telling you right now that you have a light that is very special. And you have unique gifts that God has given you. So I encourage you to stop resisting them and do these steps. Work through that. I'd love to hear in the comments what you discover about yourself. Share it in the comments. If you're listening to the recording, come back and please share, because your stories and your comments inspire other people. And even that has a ripple effect. Because people hearing what you do and how you're moving into action, how you're thinking about your gifts, and when you share that, it encourages other women to, like, if she can do that, I can look at mine too. And then maybe she's moving into action, I could move into action too. So we're here to encourage each other. Women encouraging women. There's power in that. Okay? All right, well, I hope that this has really, really blessed you today. I'm getting a little warning on my Facebook here. I don't know what that means. I hope this has blessed you today as much as working through these things has blessed me. And it really got me thinking today about so many things and different areas of gifts that maybe I have had on the shelf for a while that now I'm really taking a look at, and I'm opening myself up to those too. All right, you guys. Hope you have a blessed day, and I just look forward to these little mini-series this month in November, coming at you with all kinds of amazing things to help you live with more passion, purpose, and joy in your health and in your life. So tag a friend that needs to see this, invite her to the lounge. Everybody's welcome here. So take care, everybody. Bye.